Hello everyone, and welcome to the last stream of the year. We're going to be back in Surviving Mars for the last time of the year. And let's just start with a general overview. So last time we completed Project Manhole, which allowed us to get infinite metal and rare metal deposits without workers. So that's great. We started building liquefaction plants to turn waste rock into concrete, because we're going to be producing a lot of waste rock, and right now we don't have a concrete production facility. That's what this fancy thing is. So this is a wonder. It's called the Excavator. And we just started building it, almost got to the end, but we're in a machine parts backlog right now. So it's going to take a little bit longer. So in the meantime, to try and supplement some production, we are expanding the waste rock processors. Unfortunately, everything we need to kind of get back into equilibrium needs concrete. So that's going to be a very slow going process. Also, this rocket to India, they were trading us resources for concrete as well. So that's also something that's going to be impeded. And we also started a bunch of construction projects to try and alleviate the work living balance that this smaller dome is experiencing. So, you know, all the fun stuff. I've decided this is kind of useless, so we're gonna come down here. I'm gonna mark these for deletion. Right now, our transporters are off automation because we are experiencing a meteor shower up here on this plateau. So we don't want them to get hit. Because what they'll try to do, they'll try to go and collect like these polymers and metals that are falling out, and they could be hit by other stray meteors. So right now their automation's off until the storm is completed. This thing that says Dome has no life support, we had started to correct by building this new Moxie. So the oxygen levels are just lacking in here right now. So we are going to build another oxygen production machine, which requires some metal, which we have. It's just going to take a moment for the drones to come over here and build it. Because the load is heavy, because of all the construction projects. Now, it's saying a lot of our buildings aren't working, and I believe those are maintenance related because of the concrete, for the most part, and lack of workers. And machine parts. So, you know, all the same stuff. Our lakes aren't evaporating anymore, which is good. We are almost at 35% atmosphere, so that's exciting. We're almost at 40% water. So let's just get started. So this will only produce one concrete per sector of the day. So it's going to be a slow method, but we do have a means of production for concrete. Now, as far as our machine parts go, that's down to this factory, and we need to increase the Moxie to make sure everyone stays healthy and happy. Or the oxygen, I mean, through the Moxie. Yes, we need to increase all the Moxie of our citizens. Okay, everything seems to be going good over at Project Manhole. We can't do an expansion because I didn't know you could do that. And they're way too close to all of our facilities here. So it's gonna have to remain kind of at the lower end of its production capabilities. And just taking a look around, it seems like there's a lot of buildings that need reparative work, but it's for resources we are low on. And we're pretty much low on every resource now because of our major projects.
Anomaly found.
Cool. One of our meteors created an anomaly, which reminds me, let's go look at our research queue. So right now we're researching rejuvenation treatment, which is an upgrade for the infirmaries and medical center that add like a spa that can help people with their comfort boost. That's good. And we have a couple of the smaller things lined up so we can research them pretty quickly. I believe we also had set up, yes, we had set up this rocket here to be a revolving rocket that's going to be exporting rare metals now that we have a pretty sizable production of them. The thing that kind of sucks is our rare metal processing plant that processes it into electronics parts is way over here, so there's always going to be this transportation issue. I'm going to increase this to desired amount to 50. That way we can make sure this plant has all the resources it needs to do a round of building those electronics parts. You can see I built this for a specific reason. We were gonna build a dome. And I think that wound up being this dome, so I just kind of wasted resources on this. That's okay. If we ever need to build out this way, we'll have it covered. What I can do, though, is I'm going to reduce the amount of workers here. So let's take, there's 6 there now. So let's pack drones for reassignment. We'll take 3 of them. And let's go to a place where the drone transportation is heavy, and we'll unpack those 3 there. This makes sense. This is the busiest hub in the colony. So we are going to try to beef up this area. Dome fracture, what happened? Did it get hit by an asteroid? It needs polymers. Okay. Turn this dome off. No fuel for shuttles. We have fuel. I guess they're just not getting transported around quickly enough. How much fuel are we using a day? Does it say? Fuel consumption 22, production 30. So we should still be in the good range. Oh my goodness, I forgot to turn off Dora. She's in the middle of the battlefield right now. So let's get this explorer. Automation off. Go sit here in the safe zone. I can't risk you being destroyed. Yep, there she goes. That really helped boost our research for now, so that's great. Well, let's see, I forgot to do something before starting the stream. Never mind, it's not working. Okay. Let's check our polymer factories. Check on our production. I created this building here to increase the living space near here, so we get more engineers over here into the polymers factory, and it seems to have worked. They're almost filled up, so that's really great. How's the Moxie doing? Needs power. Okay, we can do that. Luckily, that don't cost nothing. And we only need one little dot there, and that should do it. Yep, there it goes. That should solve the oxygen issue. Which fuel site, or which one of these is the one in danger? I guess it's this one. Not really danger, but lacking fuel. Doing great on food. Goodness, we could probably start trading food. These are all waiting on concrete. These structures too, probably. Yeah. This dome was to increase living space for this one here, because there seemed to be a lot of medics and stuff that just weren't getting into the right workplace domes. So the meteor shower says it has 12 hours remaining. It looks like it's moved over up here into the map. So that's good. This dome is still fractured. It needs 5 polymers. So that's going to take some time before we get that repaired. So everything with due patience. Let's fast forward. And this is almost done. That's good. Hey, Cryptic, welcome in. Sorry I didn't see you if you came in earlier. I was not focused at all. I've got a bit of a gelly brain. Think you're stopping by? Let me give you the last shout out of the year.
I was not stupid. My brain was functioning earlier.
Oh, okay. It was the same one from yesterday. It's weird how it starts to favor different things. But that was a really cool model that you were working on. What character was that? A brain that works? I didn't think such a thing was possible. Yeah. I'm glad your brain was working. Especially in Blender. Oh, Blender takes a very specific kind of brain power that a lot of the times I don't have the capacity for. Let's fast forward again. I got some drop frames this time around. I'm not quite sure why. If I close this, will bad things happen? Okay, no, we're still in good production. I just want to try and reduce the wear and tear on that energy generator over there. Let's take a look around, see where we're at. This is building up slowly but surely, and our stocks are coming back. That was Irex's skull that I was working on. He has a full body now, so I might go back and update the model. Nice. It's always nice to go back and revisit your old projects. I am notoriously bad at keeping old projects. If I don't like it, I scrap it. So I can't like ever go back and improve on anything, and I kind of really regret doing things like that. So if you're a destructive artist, I'm going to tell you this: keep your old projects, even if you hate it with a passion, because you could always go back and apply what you've learned, show yourself your own improvements, and all that goodness. I've started to do that, and I think I'm much happier for it. How about you, Cryptic? Have you ever, or are you the kind of creator that's a little destructive with their unfavorable projects? It's a curse. It really is. I'm gonna hydrate real quick. Here we go. Nice and moistened. Okay, so this is like getting 2 per day section. And a lot of it seems to be maybe transportation, because we do have quite a bit of machine parts being created. I don't delete stuff I work on, but I just don't ever look at stuff I dislike making.
Research complete.
I guess that makes more sense. I guess that's the normal way. I'm just a weirdo. Okay, let's see. Martian-borns don't take sanity damage from disasters. I should have researched that ages ago. Goodness. Okay. We'll get that in our queue. I think it could be fun. I'm going to be in proximity of all my old items. Here within the next week. And I think I want to revisit a bunch of my old OCs and redo them and finish up the series that I started years and years ago. And what I mean by that is the series of paintings I had ideas for. So I hope it all just goes well. I want to show myself how much I've improved over the last year. I have gotten, I think, much better in my skill this last year. I've worked really hard.
Sector scanned.
So I want to kind of prove to myself that I have indeed improved. Let's look at our scanned sectors. We can only queue up one more. As far as deposits go, I'm not really building anything up here, but I don't think I really need these right now. Okay, so production here is still going great. It produces 50 metal per soul and 20 rare metal.
You're incoming.
Okay. Okay, it only took out a solar panel. I thought it was going to take out the drone hub, but we got incredibly lucky. So maybe the storm. Okay, the storm just finished. Oh no, one of our drones. Poor guy. I'm sorry. It just was like, screw this guy in particular, and smacked him with a space rock. Okay, I could turn the automation on for all of our rovers again, though. This will help us with our polymers. We don't really need help with metals, but there were polymers that came down in the meteor shower, so that's really going to help bolster our polymer reserves, which will be amazing. Let me see if there's any more wonders in the research menu like this. Okay, so Dream Reality is one of them, and it just is a building that creates perks and colonists. The Omega Telescope, which gives access to new breakthrough technologies and reduces cost of research everywhere. So that might be a good one to research, but we're going to need a lot of electronics parts to get that one completed. Space Elevator exports rare metals to Earth and offers resupply materials and prefabs at preferential prices. So that just means getting resources is cheaper, and sending rare metals to Earth doesn't take a rocket anymore, probably. So that actually would only need the polymer to be beefed up, and of course our concrete once we get there. Geoscape Dome, I don't think I want to get that one because it's just a fancy dome that has high comfort. And then I think the last one was the solar farm. Did I already research that one? That was excavation. I did microfusion. So we need a lot of polymers for that. We need to beef up our concrete reserves for that. And then we'll have like a really large source of energy. Yep, there it is. Nice and ready to go whenever we have the materials. Consumes vast amounts of water on startup. So we're gonna need to make sure it's built near some pretty beefy water deposits. Toxic rain. No, I didn't even check my grass this time. You can't be doing this to me. Get my grass. I remember I increased my seed production.
Research complete.
To try and help regrow the grass that's being lost. And we do have a much wider array of grass than a couple of episodes ago. Let's see, nuclear fusion completed. I think I'll queue up the next cheapest thing. 8,000 so far it. 20,000. 14. I don't want to do the automation. I know that's cheaper, but this one is 15. Okay, here we go. Factory AI, refineries and factory upgrade. Increases performance. Okay, I'll take that. I can't outsource right now. I don't have enough money. Our rocket is on its way to Earth to exchange the rare metals for currency, so maybe that'll give us enough to do some outsourcing. This is at 133 now, so we just need 77 more. How's the power grid over here? Not great. The thing that we just got done researching is the smaller version, which produces 10 instead of 40. And it takes pretty much half the amount of resources, but it's not as effective because if you think about it, spending the resources on this is way better than spending resources on this because you need 4 times as many Stirling generators to produce the amount of power this one does, and then it's actually costs more materials that way, so I don't think I'll be using it very often. Our metals are in a great shape. Once we get this excavator unveiled, I'm sure concrete will skyrocket as our production means. Everything looks good here. I'm kind of debating if I want a ramp or something going up here on this side to allow for easier travel between here and there. What does the tunnel take? Tunnel versus ramp. What does the tunnel take? It needs concrete and machine parts, so we're just gonna terraform. Ramp. Right there. Goodness. Okay, I guess it's gonna be like this. Is my dozer automated? It is, but it refuses to do any work if it can avoid it. We need to tell him to come over here and work on this project. Where is dozer right now? Okay, not too far.
Funding received.
Okay, we got a nice chunk of funding, so let's redo our outsourcing.
Oh, look! New space friends.
Hold on, I got a notification that someone followed. Thank you so much for the follow. But I can't see who did it yet. What good is this feed? It doesn't tell me who did it. This guy, Eric. There you go. Thank you so much for joining us in the atrium. Okay, let's see. Oh, that means I'm at 30 now. Thank you. You're my 30th follower. Pretty big deal to me. Wow, that made me really happy. This is going to be a nice end to my year. Thank you so much for stopping by and taking an interest. Hello, I hope you have a good last stream of the year. Thank you so much. Eric, do you stream as well? Because if you do, I'll give you a nice little shout out. I like supporting our space friends around here. Okay, we got some money from that research. How much do we got? Okay, yeah, that's still pretty cheap. We'll queue it up again. You better work hard on that, dozer. I know how lazy you can be. Oh no, the acid rain, it's hurting my grass. Stop hurting my grass. Okay, let's take a look at this dome here and see if it's been repaired. It has been, so we'll turn it back on. How are we doing on... Yeah, concrete's still in an abysmal state. Still incredibly low. But that's okay. We'll get there soon. Oh, sanity breakdown, what happened? One of the colony's most prominent thinkers has gone insane, locking themselves up at their home. The neighbors report sounds of metal clinging, machinery sounds, and insane laughter. I do, thank you so much. I can't stick around for too long, but I hope you have a good stream. Thank you so much. I will give you a quick shout out, just so that people watching this in the future over on our YouTube know a little bit about you. But thank you for stopping by what little time you could. It was nice having you around. Here we go, let's see what kind of clip we get.
Best feature in the game. 10 out of 10.
Ding ding ding, service please. I'm not quite familiar with this game.
I really like what Roblox looks like nowadays. Like, it doesn't feel like Roblox anymore. I'm as close as you are, that's very great.
Wow, was that Roblox? That didn't look anything like it. So that would have been... That's amazing if it was. Thank you for stopping by. It was great having you around. Really made the end of my year a really great time. Where were we? Oh yeah, crazy colonist. Okay. After several hours, you receive a video message from the confused genius, Phase Rays. What a name. I just need some more special bits. The nabbly garbling generator would soon be ready, and I can finally gather all the scubbly dubs. Here's the list. Now go. Go and bring them to me quickly. The list of complex electronic components and machine parts follows. Okay. Let's see. We've got 3 options. Give away the components. Sounds dangerous. Apprehend the patient. Or leave them alone and hope for the best. I don't think that one's right. They obviously need help. And it's a very Adventure Time sounding sentence. Let's see. He wants to create a generator. And he needs the parts. But we don't quite know what they're for. So let's try to apprehend the patient and give him help. The mad genius didn't resist and was taken away. Several hours later, under the intense care of your team, the dark episode was forgotten. Effect, the genius has recovered. Thank goodness. Thank goodness he got help. How you doing, Dozer? Okay. Okay, so we're almost at the 150 mark. That's great. How's production over here going? Okay, we're almost at 16 a day, and we have 16 in reserve. So I think it's a transportation issue again. Let me see if I have enough to increase my flying drones. 5 polymers. Okay, yeah. We'll make 1 more here. It says that the global load is very low, but there does seem to still be transportation issues. So we will increase 1 here. And I don't know if I want to put my polymers behind 20, so I will leave it there at just the 1. Every little bit helps at this stage. Low resource concrete. Yes, we know. We're working on it slowly but surely. I need to set this to be high priority. That way this gets built and we can this gets built and we can get this concrete production underway. Which probably means I need to place down a concrete depot. That'll probably be good for the future. I'll just put that right there next to it so the drones don't have to go very far. Oh, I didn't know our shuttles transported waste rock if need to be. That's great. Speaking of waste rock, let's check on Dozer, because... Okay, it is dumping when it needs to. Sometimes...
Colonist has died.
What happened? Why? What's the deal? Is there something going on here?
Research complete.
I'm not quite sure what the cause of that was. I know what type of death it was, but I wasn't given any warnings or anything. Magnetic field generator. We'll queue up magnetic field generator. It'll help us increase the atmosphere levels. Speaking of which, we're really close to that 35. I have enough that... Let me get a rocket from Earth. I'm not going to order anything else. Just the rocket. No, I guess I need to get a supply. Okay, let's get concrete. I'm not gonna get very much. Maybe just 10? Yeah, that'll be fine. I just need a rocket to be able to go on expeditions so we can increase our atmosphere. And we've got enough spare launch pads around. I don't think I need to build a new one to replace the one we took out over here. Trader route closed, that's fine.
Sector scan.
This is already set to high priority, so that shouldn't be an issue. Got another sector that had nothing. Luckily, our, Okay, what's your problem? This still needs to be worked on, so why have you stopped? There you go, that wasn't so hard. This guy, I gotta keep an eye on him. He will take the day off, no matter what the task. Even though he has, like, nothing to do. He just ran out of space to unload, so I have to move him around a little bit.
Resources.
How much is this done? Only 20%. Oh well, it's not a project that's a necessity right now. It's not a high demand kind of project. Man, we're at max speed. This dozer takes forever to unload. Let's take a look. I tried to click on this and I clicked on the pad instead. So that hasn't increased, so we know the concrete isn't going there. Concrete is starting to go here, so we're in the right place right now. I remember I deleted this to try and get these moved over here. But that's not really happened yet. I need to increase the desire over here too. This one is slowly working through all the leftover waste rock from these projects. Let's look at the planetary view real quick. This greenhouse gases one is the one that I'm trying to get the new rocket for. It'll increase our usage, or our atmosphere by 2%, which is kind of a big deal. And see, I don't want to do the capture the ice. As you can see, the trenches are filling up with some nice greenery. These are our fellow colonies. We could do a SETI satellite. It gives us, like, abysmal funding, though. That's like... Well, it's not abysmal. It's... I don't think worth it with the amount of resources we have to put into it. Plus, every other strain we have going on. And I don't want to do capture meteors because that could cause them to rain down in our dome facilities, and we definitely don't want that. Before, it wasn't too much of a risk when we were just over here, but it kind of is a risk now. Let's see. We've got 32 seeds, so we can definitely try to build another forestation plant and some lakes somewhere. So let's start with this one. And it's in terraforming lake. Okay, those need concrete and machine parts, so we're gonna have to hold off on the lakes. But we'll definitely need that in order to increase the soil quality over here to the point where it can sustain green life.
Research complete.
Let's take a look at the research. We'll do neoconcrete sometime else. That just reduces concrete of the dome itself, from what I understand. Let's do Martian festivals. It'll increase the comfort of the domes. And we need to try and make sure our citizens are the happiest they can be. Okay, so that's up to 3. It'll get there soon. What does the trial the scrubber cost to build? Okay, electronic parts and metal. So I don't necessarily want to do that yet, but it'll really help lower the deterioration of all the buildings within its effect radius. Okay, we're down. Let's see. We need about 35 more machine parts here. Still slowly producing concrete in these 2 sites. I'm averaging about 5 a day, which is not great, mind you. And with this, it'll increase us slightly. Our rocket's here. So let's get this down. I'll put it here. I think since the concrete's going to be here, they're going to use it in these construction places first, which I guess is okay. Something that's got to get done anyway. And then once it's unloaded, we'll get it sent to import greenhouse gases. Which it almost is. They almost emptied it immediately. Send on expedition. Import greenhouse gases. I'm guessing you're a cooperation? Yes, you are. Okay. I don't think we have a lot of fuel over here, but that'll be transported over when need be. And then it'll be off. And that's a pretty long mission. So we probably won't see it, that rocket for a while. but that's okay. How's our money rocket doing? Pretty good. Just one more fuel and it'll be gone. I need to increase fuel production. Okay, let's see what kind of strain that puts on our systems. Power and water. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for the day cycle to initiate with the solar panels to see what the production is. So that's good. Yes, that's in a good range. So we don't need to worry about power. But what about water? Okay, we're producing slightly more water than we're taking in, and that's an acceptable margin. We're almost at 40% water. That's huge. Okay, so that's filling up slowly but surely. Toxic rain incoming. Wow, it's raining a lot more because we're moistening the atmosphere. Unfortunately, the atmosphere hates us right now. The atmosphere does not want to be moistened. Okay, these are now filled up, which is great news. Dozer, how are you doing? Build to capacity and not wanting to work very much. That seems appropriate. 38%, slow going. Let's get a rock formation project here. And we'll just do a random rock. You work on that rock. Okay, or not. Okay, I'll let you do your thing. You know what you're doing. I don't, and that's okay. Sometimes the machines know better. By the way, there's now an AI that can help you get through those lengthy telephone queues. So you're basically battling AIs together to try and get a result. Let's see, there seems to be a lot of buildings that aren't working because of concrete repairs needing to be made. Let me check on the residency of all 24 slots are filled up there. And I think all the lesson repair or the buildings needing to be repaired are what's contributing to the low morale. Thank goodness this is up and running. I'm gonna get a battery in here because I'm producing more than I need to. We won't set that one's priority. So now we'll be producing 8 concrete a day. So hopefully that'll help us. This is almost done. We only need 10 more parts. So luckily we will get the excavator up and running this stream. Thank goodness. Thank goodness we'll get it up and running because I really need that concrete. And poor India here. They've just been sitting here for like months now waiting for this concrete. They're so patient. I'm sorry, India. I'm gonna make good on my promise. I promise I'll make good on that promise. Seriously, promise. Okay, so now you're going out of your way to unload. What happened What happened before? I'm gonna move Commander Shepard over here to gather these up and send them away. But for now, autosave's happening, so let's do a stretch. Yay, got done just in time. So let's get Commander Shepard to come here. Okay, thank goodness we got Martian-born strength, which is going to help them live through disasters. Let's find... Martian-born resilience. Martian-borns don't take sanity damage when working in outdome buildings. Yeah, that sounds like a great one. So we'll queue that one up next. Okay, so he's going, working away. There was something that we had researched that I think it's time we implement, and that is a drone building factory. The drone assembler produces drone prefabs, requires metal and electronics parts, takes 9 workers. I'm going to place it over here. Because we've got the living slot
Sector scanned.
already here from when the extraction facilities were here. So yeah, we've got plenty of living spots open here for the workers to migrate to this building if need be. And I can also increase a shift here, which will increase the production of electronics parts. So gotta love our engineers. Bless their souls. And this is almost done being built. That's great. New sector was scanned, nothing in it, so let's queue up a new sector. Welcome in, Noro. Thank you for coming by. And thank you for the lurk. I hope you're gonna have a relaxing day wherever you are in the world. But I appreciate you coming by. Thank you.
Funding received.
Yes, money! Sweet money that I can use to purchase goods and services from Earth, because apparently money's useless here on Mars. We'll wait till we have a free rocket for that, though. So this is almost done, so we are almost in the clear. That'll start producing concrete in large amounts per day. So that's really what we're going for. That'll really help out so much. And I just realized our polymer count is way up. That's probably because of the meteor field, so I won't get too excited just yet. But I won't deny that our colonists have been working really hard to produce that polymer over in their factories as well. One more! Come on! We're almost there. How's Sharper doing? Okay, they've built the rock. They're helping pick up the slack that Dozer's producing. Looks like we're gonna need more rocks. Let's change the look. Guess we can put it right there. Yes, it's being built! Yes! Oh, that's a beautiful thing. What's the power grid look like over here? Produces 20. I hope this will be enough. I'm probably gonna have to increase power, but I bet a wind generator is gonna do really great up on this vista. Yes! Yes! You know what? Just in case, I'm going to go ahead and build one here anyway. We'll build one on this grid. All our Shepherd's drones are working as hard as they can. You need to deposit all those, please, so you can help them finish this ramp. Come on, you're almost there. I believe in you. We almost have that done. That's exciting. Another big project under our belt, and that's really going to help us. Okay, needs power. What are upgrades?
Resources are low.
Okay, the upgrade needs an insane amount of electronics parts too. So let's hold off on those until we actually have stuff put into place. Terraforming amplification. Yeah, we can queue that one up. Our outsourcing is almost used up. But let's work on getting this power. Where is this supposed to be receiving power? Okay, over here? Over here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to bring it along its hex shape. Okay, I thought this would be enough, but it's not. So we're going to delete those. Here too. And let's... how much power does this need? 30? Which it gets during the day, but... No, it doesn't at all. Okay, so we are going to have to connect it to this grid too. So let's get back over here. I'm going to have to connect these two grids. Like so. Okay. Now what does this grid look like? Demand 35, production. So yeah, it's a good thing I decided to build this fan. That should give us just enough to have a surplus too. 23. I knew I'd do really good up on this cliff. So now we'll have infinite concrete, and it produces 50 a day, which is an insane amount of concrete. So all our woes should be getting fixed. Need water. Okay, upgrade this. Okay, yeah, it's the fact that the buildings need to be repaired. So that's gonna get fixed right away. Because we're already producing a good amount of concrete, so things are about to get moving again. What do you need for... Wow, we're losing a lot of colonists. That's not good. So yeah, we're definitely gonna go through and do the rejuvenation upgrade to these clinics, like, ASAP. Is there a clinic in this dome? Nope. I wish there was a thing where I could cycle through all the type of building. So I could just click through, like, next infirmary kind of thing. That would have been a great thing to have. So that takes 10, but that's just because it's so large. Okay, I think that's it for that section. Life support, what's going on? Okay, still water. Okay. Let's see if I have a quick fix. What does it cost to do a moisture evaporator? Okay, I need to upgrade this one too. Okay, yeah, I have this. Let's get these down. Okay, this should work. Then we'll have a pipe from there to there. And a power cable from there to there. And that should fix it, and we'll set this to highest priority. Got Martian-born research, so that's good. Residential building upgrade. Sanatorium upgrade. Replaces remove flaws with random perks. Yeah, let's do that. And now we can renew our outsourcing as well. So we'll get that under our way. What's this building? Oh, it's just waiting for building. It's a rocket. Boy, my brain is right. Okay, it's waiting for fuel. And a lot of these are waiting on concrete, which should be being distributed as we speak. Shepherd and company, how you doing? Okay, ramp is completed. We've got a lot of waste rock, so let's just make some dumping sites. And maybe that'll get it all together, and then our drones will transport this to the liquefiers as needed. I think we're gonna need maybe a third one.
Resources are low.
We'll see.
A colonist has died.
I'm sorry, I'm working on it, I promise. We're producing concrete as fast as we can. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a third one. You unload there. I don't know why the dozer doesn't automatically do this by itself. It's a little annoying, quite frankly. This should be part of its automated functions. Is moving these to desired places. I'm gonna clear up all our notifications and we'll see what's new in the world. Okay, let's get back to working. So the upgrade has been implemented there. We'll upgrade here. And where's the medical facility in this dome? There it is. Luckily, we have the drones now. And it takes electronics parts. So let's construct 4 to start out with. And let's try and make sure that they have at least 15 per hub. We're gonna need a 4th dumping site. Mars Got Talent. Our colonists have been watching various talent shows from Earth and are eager to organize a contest of their own. If you agree to the proposal, it will most likely stir some passions among the participants. I see no benefit of such contests. Oh, that's horrible. We're not going to choose that one. What a splendid idea. Let's call it a game of domes. Residents of one dome will get a morale boost. The residents of the dome that places last suffer a morale loss. We can't do the politician one, but that one would have been... Our colonists have survived everything Mars could throw at them. I would say they have proven their talents, no effect. Or stream the competition to Earth and use the events to fund the colony. Get funding. Residents of one dome will get a morale boost. Last will suffer greater morale loss. So basically, everyone's gonna get bummed out no matter which one I pick. So... I guess we'll do Game of Domes because people are already having low morale right now, and I don't need a great loss of morale. With the tournaments in, the winner dome celebrates while the others feel down. Sorry, guys.
A colonist has died.
Yeah, but I knew that was gonna come. Are you automated? Yeah. Those are automated. There's just nothing to do right now. Wow, we need another dumping site over here. I guess we'll put it right there. Try to keep it close by this. Where's the drone load heavy? I may have prepackaged drones to deploy. So here's one more. The others are still being built.
Resources are low.
Low on concrete, yeah. We know that. So the good news is, once we get this concrete filled up, we should be getting a boost of polymers. 20% production boost, but it takes machine parts and electronics parts. I think we need to save those for bigger projects. For right now. Hopefully these rejuvenation upgrades are really going to help our citizens. We do have places for people to live. Okay, looks like they're filling back in now that the buildings are getting repaired. So things like the infirmary should be getting more colonists in them now. Okay, luckily we are increasing the power in this area. Great, 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 great. I don't think we need this one. I think these two are going to be enough. There goes a rocket. Yep, our money rocket. There's still a lot of things that need repairs. There's things being built.
Resources are low.
That still require concrete. So we need to probably think about increasing our aerial drones. There's only 4 here. This one's at capacity. I don't really have the polymers to be dedicating to that though. Let's go back here to the place where the load was heavy and deploy these 2 prefabs. Let's go back to our drone assembler and start queuing up some more to be built. We'll queue up another 5. This one doesn't really need anything other than what it has, so they're fine. I need to go to all the places with the heavy drone loads and try to get them up to 15 at least. This one's down to medium, so I could do 4 more, get up to 30, and I think that might be optimal. We'll do 5 there, 4 there. So I need... three more. Had to do some quick math in my head, and I'm not good at it, so it turned out to be slow math. Okay, and the load at night is almost matching the demand, so we'll lose less battery charge in the night, which is great news. I need to do something about this power grid, though. I can't have those open forever.
Are low.
Yep, I knew it. Okay, let's get...
Meteor incoming.
Oh god, where? Don't hit the fan! Please don't hit the fan! It hit the fan! Okay, it only needs a machine part. We should be fine. Let's check on Shepard and them. Oh, there they are. Okay, we seem to need another waste rock dump site. I'm glad I built that. Look. I don't know if that's Porter or Poly, but they're using it. So that's great news. We'll put it close by, that way they don't have to go very far for it. And that should get everything. You can go back to this site. And Shepard. Once everything's done here, we'll move you over there too. Okay, that seems to be it. We'll move Shepard over here too. Transportation problem. Yeah, the fuel's kind of running low. Part of it is the
Funding received.
power problems. Okay, so we'll get a wind generator there. And we'll put one over here. How is our research doing? Okay, outsourcing's still going strong. Yeah, a lot of problems are requiring fuel now. And a lot of them are still concrete, but it's lessening. We're like 32 less buildings in danger.
Sector scanned.
So we've got a ton of metals now, so that's good news. Toxic rain, killing my grass. What's new? What's new with the world? How's the prefabs going? They build pretty fast. Okay, let's go.
Complete.
Let's look at the meteor defense systems, because those would be pretty sweet to have, just to make sure that nothing gets destroyed anymore. And I was coming over here to do something specific. Oh yeah, assigning drones. We'll deploy the 4 here. There we go. So let's see how 15 does in this this sector. Okay, yeah, that reduced it down to medium. So that's great news. We'll get the 4 here. Autosave! Autosave! Let's hydrate this time. Okay. I don't know what that did. I don't like what that did. How do I undo that? Okay. No. No. I don't like being this low down to the ground, good sir. There we go. Okay. A little more. There we go. Why do I have drones? Oh no, they're waiting on. I need Shepard to come down here and complete this. So we're doing good. We're down to 13 buildings needing repairs. All the things are built in this area, so that's good. Let's go check the other one. So they've got the tunnel, the security facility, but not the housing worked out yet. And that's okay because there are some housing slots in this area. Completed project. Import greenhouse gas. Nice. So we're over 35% atmosphere now. And 40% water. Once our rocket comes back, I'm going to queue it up again. Speaking of which, we got some new buildings, I believe. Let me go through and look. I got the fusion reactor. Produces 200, that's quite a bit. But it does take a hefty amount of resources. So we'll definitely be looking forward to those in the future. Just not right now. Let's see, I've got each of these factories in place now, so we've got a full assembly line, except for rocket creation, which I don't really need at this juncture. All those are the same. Those are storage. Domes are the same. Living quarters are the same. Common education, same. Services, same. Spires, same. Decorations, outside decorations, wonders. We still got artificial sun. We're gonna wait till we bulk up in resources. So it was in terraforming. And it was magnetic field generator. This takes more electronic parts than we have, and it takes a lot of consumption. Oh goodness, we ran out of water here. That's not good. This was a major producer of water. Let's see, fuel extractor, 30% production as long as the building is supplied with fuel. Yeah, no, that doesn't do any good now. The deposit's dead. So we gotta get rid of this. And let's build another water extractor over in this area. Let me make sure they don't have anything. Okay, yeah. Does this one hit both? Okay, no. We just want to make sure that it hits the deposit. Okay, and this should be close enough that we can wire it and pipe it efficiently. So there's that. And then let's get the piping laid it down. Uneven terrain. I could go the long way. I guess that's what we're gonna do. I also forgot that these produce waste. So let's get down a couple of dumping sites over here. And that's still doing good. So that should mitigate any crises there. We were on it pretty quickly. How are you doing? Medium workload? I could probably use some more though, because this is getting filled up pretty quick. So we'll put the 3 here. The assembly plant is idle. Let's do 4 more. No fuel for shuttles. I'm working on it, I promise. Promises, promises. So this, it's requiring fuel. This one's still working away. So that's good, it's all filled up now. Everything's starting to work out over here. Slowly but surely. No life support, what's going on? Water. Okay, we're working on it, I promise. Max priority. This needs to get done like yesterday. Okay, so this one's got 8, and it seems to finally be making sure that the production line is being taken care of efficiently. Yep, they're starting to empty this out. So I think 8 is going to be a pretty good number for there to start out with. Okay, luckily this is under construction. Okay, now it's complete. Power-wise, I need to increase power production. I guess we can get down a lot of solar panels. They require metal, and we've got a lot of metal. That has enough stored power that as long as we get the daytime production under handle, it will make sure these operate throughout the night. Oh, we have a rocket coming back down. Back from our greenhouse gas mission, which we can send it on again, but I want to wait till we have enough fuel for it. Once we have like 250 electronics, I think I'll upgrade this. Concrete seems to be in really high demand, but it could be enough by its own. It's just that concrete had such a backlog of demand that and actually all of these are almost done. Just 2 of the buildings are needing concrete. Anyway, what I was saying is there's probably such a backlog of demand in concrete that I'm not getting an idea of proper production. I need to put down the Universal Depot here so that these get the parts they need to do repairs. So I'll put that there. We won't demand food or fuel or seeds or rare metals. That needs polymers. We probably don't need concrete here either. This is polymers, this is metal, and I think this will be electronic parts whenever it needs to be repaired. Okay, what's going on? Water issues. Okay, where are my... Yeah, okay, let's take a look at the grid here of the evaporators. Okay, we need 19 production. We're only doing 14. The moisture evaporators do such a small amount of water that it may not be effective to do that, but it is literally the only, I think the only way. Base production 1. And how many are we needing? So we need 5 more. If we build these, plant them, that'll be 2. So I'll only need 3 of these. So we'll place one here. I'll place one here. And one more. Okay, one here. And then once those are built, I'll do the upgrades for them.
Sector scanned.
This is finally unloading its polymers, and then it'll get out of our airspace. And then we can start offering food for some other resources, see what we can get up in here for some food. What's the power grid look like? We're trying to get an idea of how to handle this. If I need to amplify them, they'll just go through their... That's like the worst place to hit. Okay, 5 polymers. We've got that, so that should be repaired shortly. Alright, I'm gonna move Shepard over here. Let's finish these. I had a thought, I was explaining, and I stopped talking midway through it, and now I can't remember the thought. I was trying to get an idea if I amplified the water production at the facilities, these wells, what kind of power structure I would need to ensure it had enough power to run, but it would just go through those deposits quicker. That would not be ideal. Okay, let's get the amplifiers going. Okay. And they're doing a lot better now, pulling water from the atmosphere because the atmosphere is moisture. So that's a good thing. Even though the solar panels are decreasing in power, the evaporators are increasing. And it looks like the power grid here is now much more stable. So these will upgrade their production without increasing their power consumption, which is a pretty big deal. So we're going to do that to all of our fuel refineries, because it seems like we're having issues keeping up with demand in that front. Is the load heavy over here? Why is no one unloading that rocket right now? I guess priorities is the answer. All that was fine there. Let's check down here. Their workload's medium. Medium. Low. Let's get one more in prefab. And we'll deploy it at the next site that says it's heavy. Like here. So we'll get 3 there. And what about here?
Complete.
Okay, I've got just enough polymer. We'll create one more there. And let's queue up. We'll do low gravity engineering. It allows us to build megadomes. I don't really see myself building another megadome because I haven't even filled the one I got. But we also need to redo our outsourcing. So we're producing more than enough materials here. But there does seem to be a problem with the drones transporting the waste rock around. And it doesn't seem to be a lack of workers being the problem, necessarily.
Resources are low.
Polymers are low, but they're still in a good place. Especially since this one has 20 of them just... or has some of them just waiting to be plucked away. Put into the hands of our trusted ethos. I need to really get rid of some food. Like, ASAP. As soon as this rocket's gone, I could just gift food too. I forgot. Okay, let's go here. You have a lot of food. Okay, everyone has a lot of food. That's okay. Contact, offer resources, basic resources. It doesn't let me do food. Okay, probably won't let me do food there either, but maybe to Japan. Nope, nothing. Japan's like, no, we're good. We're not taking any gifts. Search of the New Ark. Let's see if they want any. Nobody wants my food. Okay. I guess we're done. Bye-bye, I guess. Okay. Everything seems to be going good. The power grids are getting into check, except for this one. I need to... Let's build a turbine. Let's build a couple turbines here. It's also giving me about 15 for each of them. So that'll be 30, and that should get us within the ranges we need. And also this grid is a little behind. It's still needing, or is this the same grid? 779? Oh, this is the same grid. Okay, that's what's happening. There goes a rocket! And it's our trade rocket, thank goodness. Okay. I need to change my trading resources. Because I'm not going to be offering concrete for a while. Okay. Offering food. We could keep polymers in exchange for polymers. Our concrete's finally getting to a good place. It's now over 100. So it is producing a lot. I don't think I need to go for the upgrade just yet. So we can definitely hold off on that and focus our resources onto a new wonder. I'm going to get back next year and I'm not going to know what any of this is. I'm going to forget everything. I just know it. Japan, yeah, we'll accept 13 polymers for 50 food. I don't care if it's lopsided or whatever. We really just need to get rid of it. Even if you offer me 1 polymer for 50 food, I'm going to give you all of it. Okay, what's the joblessness look like? Botanist, scientist, 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 medics, engineers. Those ones are moving around though, so. What's the university doing? I remember I listened. Yeah, we are
Received.
not needing specialists a lot anymore. Like, specialization's not really a big factor as it used to be because we've got a lot of the buildings. And it looks like there are slots for scientists and stuff around, so once we get enough resource production to do workshop, I think that'll help some with the joblessness. Maybe some.
Resources are low.
Let me check out terraforming. Kinetic field generator. Okay, that takes 50 electronics parts. We don't have that. Okay, we've got enough. Okay, we were having a power issue. Didn't realize this was a problem. Producing. Okay. I do have enough for the first fusion reactor, but I'm not gonna put that on this grid. So let's beef it up with some fans. Okay, so that'll get 30. 45-ish. Okay, the drone load is heavy over here, of course, because we have a rocket from a foreign nation trading with us. I think I'm going to try to keep the electronics over 30, so we're not going to take any more in production of the drone assembler. Okay, the load's back down. Oh, nope. And once I get enough electronics parts and polymers to beef this up to its max, I think a lot of our problems will be lessened. How's the factory doing? I may increase our factories. Maybe over here on the Mega Dome we could have a factory section right here.
Resources are low.
Let's do that. Production. Are these ones normal sized or small? That one's normal sized. And this one's normal sized. Maybe let's get some small ones over here so that we can use this area for the workshops and shops and stuff. So we'll do small machine parts factory and a small electronics part factory.
Resources are low.
I don't have enough to do another polymer factory because it needs quite a bit of water. And we're not making enough over here anyway. Are all these upgraded? This one isn't. So let's get that. Maybe that'll help us? We'll see. This one's just unloading the polymers now, so that's good. Okay, how's the power grid over here doing? Much better, but it's also daytime. So we'll see how it does at night. Yep. So still a problem. We are needing 15 more, so
Complete.
this should get us there. Let's pick one of these wonders to do. Let's do one that would be a feasible thing. So I don't think one with polymer would be very feasible at this point. Let's try the for the satellite dish. Yep, auto saving. Gonna take a second to get moistened. Okay. Let's try to beef up these power grids a little better. I'm gonna need to spec into or build this fusion reactor. Even though my electronics parts are a little low, I need to do something about this power grid. So we'll build it. It'll give us 200, and then we'll connect all the dome's power. Which I think they are connected. For the most part. So we'll keep an eye on everything. See which ones are still hurting after the construction of the big one is completed. Let's go and see how the factory productions are. And let's also decrease the university shifts. I gotta open up all of these shifts. And maybe these will help us achieve a greater production in those advanced parts. Oh, these require engineers to work in. I placed it so far away, I didn't know that. They're taking slots away from my... Okay, we're gonna need a lot of engineers to be trained now. Goodness. If I had known that, I wouldn't have placed this so far away. It's not worth destroying it. I won't get the parts back. Power production. Wow, that's insane. Okay. I don't even need to worry about building the Sun Wonder anymore. I just gotta make sure everything's connected. Okay, those are connected. Let's connect these power grids. These are connected. That should connect them to this grid. I think I could turn off a morning shift here and everything will be fine. Because it's still producing almost 1,000 power. And we really need it at night is when the bulk of the problems start to happen. Yep, and that puts us at enough power at night. How are you doing here? Oh, leaving. Nice. Hopefully we'll get another offer here soon. That'll be of benefit to the colony.
Resources are low.
Yep, I'm working on it, I promise. Let's see. Building's not working. That one doesn't have a worker. Neither does that one. And that one needs fuel. Let's go here. Okay, these were all amplified. I don't want to do the upgrade because that adds power consumption. And right now our power production is like a delicate balance. Yep, we will definitely accept your polymers. Thank you. Take all our food.
Resources are low.
It said resources are low and immediately disappeared. I think I was talking about polymers. Because like once polymers hits 50, that's when that message starts. Okay, finally getting our craft together on this rock. What does it take for the artificial sun again? Yeah, just all the polymers. Which we don't have. Let's check in over here, see if we've got more engineers filing in. What's the living conditions like? Okay, plenty of living slots over here. So these engineers should be able to transport themselves over here pretty quickly. And I may be at a place where I can start putting down
Sector scan.
shops and workshops. So let's do that. So I'll put an art store there. An electronics store here. And a VR workshop here. And then we'll research the other ones once we've got the slots available in our research menu. Let's put a little garden here. I think it's only appropriate since the amphitheater's there. Make sure this is only non-specialized workers. And our joblessness rate is way down. That's a great sight. It's been a long time since it's been down to 5. Yep, I knew those would fill up pretty quick. How does that what does that do to the power grid? Okay, it's within acceptable means. Even at nighttime, so that's good news. This is now under construction. I'm not quite sure. I don't ever remember building a VR workshop, so we'll see what that does. Only non-specialized, a vocation building dedicated to the creation of virtual worlds. Workers receive comfort and morale boost and count towards the workshop milestone. Consumes electronics. So I guess it's just like they're building Second Life for people who want in on that kind of thing. I think I'll put some gardens over here to fill up this space. This dome is lacking in greenery. Can I change? Yeah, I can change the view of this. And then let's put a small garden here. There's a nice lush garden next to the research facility. Two jobless people. Wow. What are they? Engineer? Engineer. Boy, do I have news for you. I've got a lot of slots for engineers out there. Water's still doing good over at this grid. Everything's working out. Hunky-dory. Power grid's doing phenomenal right now, so I'm kind of glad I spent resources on that. I am producing more food than I can get off this blessed colony. There shouldn't be any issues right now. I wish I could export food to Earth for money. That would make so much sense. Okay, let's take a look. Everything's doing good. We need to bulk up on our advanced resources. Machine parts is doing particularly well. Electronics parts is hurting right now, and the only reason our polymers are this high are our trading effort. Got funding, that's good. This one's still waiting for fuel. It's almost done. I guess I can send it back to Earth. Let's get... Oh. Rocket launch failed. Several colonists have gathered to watch the launch. Their anticipation is quickly replaced by concern as the engines remain silent and the rocket remains firmly on the ground. Well, thank God it didn't take off and have a problem. We had to suspend the rocket launch due to suspicious atmospheric patterns. There is nothing wrong with the rocket, and it is now ready for launch again. However, people are concerned. After all, rockets are our only way back home. We will do additional maintenance. Yeah, let's just... Oh, I don't have a lot of electronics parts. Okay. We'll do maintenance on it. Is there a lack of people over here? No, there's a lot of people here. Okay, we need to boost the production there. So let's get AI there. Let's just get the AI amplification on all of these factories. Because it doesn't increase the power, but it increases production. And that's a big deal for me. And for the colony. So there was just the one there, those two there, nothing over here, the two polymers factories here, and the machine parts. So yeah, that's everything. That's everything and everyone accounted for. I wonder why the machine parts production is going so well, but the electronic parts production is not, considering they have all the same number of workers. But they're just not producing the same amount. I wonder if it's automatically set to produce less, like quickly. Because they've got everything they need to ensure that it's happening. And it's not a transportation issue. It's not like there's a bunch of machine parts sitting here that aren't being moved. That's not it at all. Let's get a cargo rocket. We're gonna fill it up with electronics. That's kind of really all we need. Fill it to the brim with electronics. There we go. We'll do 90. That should help us do the factory amplification. Okay, this needs power support, so let's get some wind power over here. We'll put one there. And let's do one at the new dome. Let's see, what's the power grid like now? Let's see, I'll get 30. I probably need another wind turbine. Let's put it out here. Kind of space them out in case there's a disaster. And we'll make sure that, you know, one of them's still running if the others get hit. And I've got more than enough to satisfy those building requirements. And it looks like we're kind of out of time. So let's do a quick wrap up. First, I'm going to accept Japan's trade offer for polymer food exchange. Okay, last wrap up for the colony for the year. So we got the excavator completed this time. And all of this is pretty much self-sufficient now. We've got all the power it needs, and we've got a liquefaction factory over here that's turning the waste rock into concrete as well. So we're trying to keep this place nice and cleaned up. We've got excess waste rock here that we can tap into if we need to later from the new ramp that we built as a shortcut for our transportation drones. We've almost got this plateau up here scanned, so that's sort of happy news too. We've got this ancillary dome, which has gone under a bunch of transformations in its use, but it's now in a good place as far as work slots and housing slots and careers. So this one over here is doing pretty good. It looks like it needs oxygen, so we'll work on that next time. I'll remember to go through, I'll make a note to go through and check all of the grids to make sure we're within proper production means. We are getting into our advanced shops and buildings for that take in advanced resources. That way we can increase our colonist overall well-being. This dome is having an issue right now with power, but we've got it set up where that's going to get fixed. It now has a extra residency dome that should help balance out the work issues here. We did have a bump in joblessness over the last few minutes, but that's probably because there was a big graduation and they're moving around, so those just need time. And as for the main sector, it's pretty much the same. We beefed up the electrical grid. I need to make sure only specialists are working here. Beefed up the electrical grid to make sure that all of this is well and taken care of. We've done a bunch of amplification upgrades to factories and production facilities. So it's all looking good so far. We've doing great on resources for the metal, concrete, and rare metals, of course, and food. Doing great in food production. So good that I'm going to run into a storage issue pretty soon. So we'll keep an eye out on that. I may reduce the food production. Let's go ahead and do that. Maybe we'll make another one of these farms, just all seeds the next time. And focus on seed production. And do a boost in terraforming. We'll increase our lakes, which had needed concrete and machine parts. We were low earlier on, but we can definitely do that in the next session. We'll increase lakes and forestation plants in these. I think I'll do a lake here. We'll do one here. Probably one somewhere in this general area, and each with its forestation plant. So those will be the next steps, I believe. And then maybe trying to get some new workshops and wonders under our belt. Let's look at the planetary view so you can see the greenery one last time. The level of overall terraforming. Oh, look, this is where you learn the percentages. It took me all year to figure it out, but I'm finally here. Wow. Okay, so the next milestones we need to be achieving is 50% in these. Looks like I can start planting trees, which is a great thing. So I need to research that so we can start planting our trees. Trees and bushes. So toxic rains and at 55% atmosphere and heat. So that's going to be a long ways out. So now I know where to find that. Next year will be so much easier. Okay, and that's where we will leave things off in our beautiful bright colony here. Let me get over here. Woo! Where am I going? Here I am. Let me scoot over a little. So I want to thank everyone who came by. Big thanks to this guy Eric for being our 30th follower, and for my friends coming by and supporting me. Thank you guys so much. I had a great year, and I hope to have an even greater year next time. So, for the last time this year, and for a little while, I'll be seeing you guys in February. But until then, have fun, space friends!